Instinctively. You are doing better. At first, I was afraid that your awareness of your own ability might ruin it, but that is not the case. You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things, but I do not think so. Now you fight as an Ichani warrior fights, always in the future.
The future! That's cool. I'm glad there was like a reward for doing all that. You have no recollection of the issue tips. I used to like main my rebel character in Battlefront 1, the EA Star Wars Battlefront 1, was an issue tip. So like I recognize them. Yeah, wisdom bonus to defense. Good ass perk. It is a good ass perk. You know what else is a good ass perk? You. Alright, I'm assuming. Yes. What are you doing?
I am training that.
Why are you called the Handmaidens? I'm just trying to like
we
get everything.
Atris. It is the duty of all of.
Head duty. Okay, nothing really new there. I'm gonna put some clothes on it. That's okay. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade our lightsaber. Here's Kreia. Let's see what things she has to like complain about.
You have befriended the seer.
How do you think she found us?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself, and do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
That's no fun. Disappointed. That's right, I think we're going for the Handmaiden anyway. Just because I saved her doesn't mean I was going to charge up her loading ramp. You know what I mean?
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness.
You're going to let an old lady tell you who you cannot bone on her own.
Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
Ties to a master, perhaps, and then I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents itself.
Then you are learning.
Atten said her planet was wiped out. That is the only colony of her people in this sector of the galaxy.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
It means we got problems.
You are right to trust your instincts. Something is wrong. It is only a matter of discovering what and why. If your instincts lead you to an answer, seek me out. Perhaps we will discuss more.
Influence gained.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Need some answers.
Ask.
Oh, interesting. When Vistus attacked, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
Alright.
Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. the welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Hey, T3 has a stock motivator.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace.
I love this scene,
the hum
so
of the
good.
hyperdrive.
Dude, you are very distracted, my man. Hey, I can hear a catch in it. It's not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper past her breathing and listen.
Emu, I just read that.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
What was that?
You know what you heard. It is what I hear. Constant whispers of wants, desires, lies told to oneself to stave off the darkness around us. You are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, as it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
You can do a whole ass maintenance diagnostic with the Force. Can I do that whenever I wish?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
Damn. Oh. I'm glad we're talking to everyone. We just got like getting all our points up. You got anything else, bud?
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Wish to learn about lightsaber combat.
That is something we will leave until we possess a lightsaber.
You need to have 2 single-handed lightsabers available for yourself and 1 for visitors. Oh, okay.
Very well.
You told me of sight. Is there anything else you can teach me?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
What do you mean?
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability
I'm
to
a pilot,
physically
you know.
prepare and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed,
the movie.
one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this. Do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will
I
be
literally
times
had to
they will
at the
not be
start,
there to
'cause I
help
had
you when
nothing.
needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
None of these. Or I'll say security. Convincing stubborn security devices to open, because that's where loot is.
And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
Relying on not being seen.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
How do I do that?
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve and grow as well. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know.
Alright, we'll follow through with that. Can I fake it with the things? Probably not. Stealth. Yeah, we'll just up that a bit. I wonder if we have enough to talk about Revan yet. Did you know Revan?
I miss.
No, okay.
Yes.
Anything else? Council cast you out. How come Atris and other Jedi's masters mentioned you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
Are you certain?
Do not let them discover what makes you what you are before you do, or the consequences for the galaxy will be terrible.
Why?
Because you learned to live without the Force, and that is something that the galaxy is not ready to accept.
Oh, we were so cool. We did it before it was cool. Alright. So it seems like all the, like, important stuff. Oh, we're about to get a new character. Just realized. This looks like the remains of a HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Paragus. Alright, let's install the processor. Oh, we'll do the chassis. This looks like we'll make the chest stop sparking, which is a minor relief. And the processor. There's a low hum from the droid at the sound of the circuit sparking, restoring power throughout the droid system.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running
Yay.
checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment.
I hate when that
can feel
happens.
all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Any idea what happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect
Yeah, I love
I've
HK.
suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
Oh. Why were you in our storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar.
Oh, is there? That's pretty cool.
Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Well, not without, you know, your stuff. You're an assassin droid. Duh, they're all assassin droids.
As I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Well, get used to it. I'm not sure I like the idea of having an assassin droid on board.
Answer. Well, I am not certain I like the idea of a master who feels reservations at having an assassination droid at their disposal. In fact, it brings with it a certain sense of dread that you may actually not use me to my full capabilities.
Are you ready to serve me, droid?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Hell yeah. Allows him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Okay. Oh yeah. Man, we're getting shit done. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is. That's very creepy. Terrifying. Great. Alright.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities.
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy.
I mean, if you decide to attack me, I'll crush you into scrap without a second thought.
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
That still doesn't answer my question.
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
You don't have to call me master. You don't like it anyway.
Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need
What?
such
You would just say you didn't like it.
until the end comes.
I love this droid already. Yeah, the HK droids are the best part of this. There's no illusion of control. You answer to me.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end.
What do you mean, the end?
Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
But until you do, you answer to me.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end.
That's some questions.
Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well. Proceed.
Interrogation?
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose to believe.
It's not an interrogation. I just want to ask you some questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Oh, there's nothing really. Enough with this interrogation already. When I ask you questions, I mean and I will ask questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
You say so. Who was your previous master?
Answer. Master,
Oh, okay.
ironically enough, I seem to have developed a sudden bout of memory loss. I shall struggle to recall an answer to your question, but for now, it is sadly beyond my capabilities. Consolation. Besides, you are a fine master. Do not be worried about being rendered insignificant if I were to inadvertently compare to some silly
Ray tracing
old
was
master
rendered.
I once possessed.
Get it? No?
Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
For a sophisticated assassin droid, you don't seem as advanced as you should be.
Statement. Master, you wound me. Not physically, but in my behavior core. It is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades, but time and damage has taken its toll. And I am afraid that I have a rather long history of memory problems, which has also compromised my effectiveness as well. Still, you will find me a valuable asset, Master, willing and able to terminate anything you point me towards.
Yeah.
State.
I was hoping I could, like, upgrade him at all. You look a lot like a series of droids that have attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there's at least 4 other now defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we have encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This
There we go.
discovery is also causing me some degree of
Now
anger
he must help.
and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
I'm glad we highlighted this towards him. I want to talk about the other HK units.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them.
Them?
Very well. What did you wish to know?
Why do you need me?
Statement. Master, there are 2 reasons for this. 1. The probability of them showing up around you is statistically high. If I travel
sense.
with you, then my chances of encountering these clones is also high. The second
You fought in the
reason
Clone Wars?
is a little more complicated. You see, even though those clones are obviously cheap, artless imitations of me, well, they are still me.
I need to know more about these clones of yours.
Statement. What of them?
Do you know where these clones are being created?
Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me.
But how did this happen?
Statement. I have no idea, Master.
What do you mean? Alright, let's just shit on him. Let's see what happens. What was that? Sounded like a malfunction.
Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose.
You sure you don't know where they're striking from?
Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others.
Aha. And how would this information come out if it was locked in your memory core?
Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when a certain sequence of events takes place. That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
Alright. How many friends we're missing? Man, there's way more people than I thought there were. Were there the same amount of... There were quite a lot of... There was... Calf, Bastila, Mission, Zalbar, T3, HK. That's 6. Who else? I don't remember who else there was. Oh yeah, Joey. That's 7. I can't think of anyone else. There's so many things to do just to talk to everyone. Like, we're getting heaps of, like, stat bonuses just, like, from doing this. So here's this lady.
My life for yours.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels.
The borders. Let's go up there.
Calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Well, in no permission to permit anything.
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
I'll decide when I am ready, and I command you to bring me before him.
It is a choice that can be made by neither one of us. Do not be so quick to meet that which you do not understand. Use the time you have now to grow, to train, and to strengthen yourself.
I'm ready to confront him now.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you.
He's really
until
changed the
you are
tune
ready.
since we broke her lightsaber. Why are you doing this for me?
There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you
From
are.
Space Jesus,
And if my
that's
master
why.
does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
Your master has trouble detecting me. How are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Where are your people, your world?
They're gone. There's nothing more that I can say.
Fluent's lost. Doesn't show how what's it called? Boop, 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 boop. So many people to talk to. Let's do stuff. Mark 3. Is there a Mark 4 of that stuff? Lightsaber. Where's my lightsaber? Cyan. Right, Mitta. Put that on. Interesting. Boop. Oh yeah. Was there anything else we could work on? Okay. Let's try and make already forgotten these things, but like mark. I guess we'd have to do it outside because we can only switch to the other people for workbench stuff out there.
Yes, General?
He's got nothing to say. Maybe we could do T3 now. Upgraded quite a bit. You're here again. We've already kind of talked to you. Freya. What happens when we she just complained there was another person we added? Now there's gonna be another one.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna see if he's gonna complain about the droid. There he is. Hey, little buddy. How's the Ebon Hawk? Good job. Glad to hear it. No, T3, I really appreciate your help, man. Alright. Looks like you're in need of some routine maintenance. That's still failure. Dude. What about computer? Oh, influence gained though. What about computer? I'd like to upgrade your core. Still failure. T3, do you know where the HK droid in the cargo bay came from? We're trying to rebuild him, why? Any idea how its parts got scattered all over the galaxy? Because it's a video game, that's why. We're still getting all those things.
Something up?
Man, don't want to say anything. Alright. Let's go to Nar Shaddaa. Oh, here comes the FMVs.
Well, here we are. Smuggler's Moon.
She's still not
It's
wearing
the
any
gate mob,
clothes.
Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight
He's
from the
naked
Sith
forever
for a while,
now.
you couldn't
Apparently.
pick a better spot.
What's now Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
That bad? I didn't think anything could compel you to bathe.
You spend all day thinking up that joke? Maybe you and Beodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation will prove worthwhile.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
Now Hutta was Nazi as a tell you. Yeah, I remember there's some like kind of dark shit going on in this one. Yeah, what's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive.
Let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
Ah, why'd you say that? It's like the other video game. Oh, here we go.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa.
Like his beard.
While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must be as one Jedi attract others. It is the way of things.
Domavabe want to susinto karata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabarjokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Seeing the bigger picture, man.
Joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata.
The handsome Jedi, oh my.
Numacha fuliko mikojira.
Loka kamaran
kinda
endoso
fucked up.
randino chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emaream gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka.
I'm sorry, there's a red-maned human female. Hello?
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Tahupo botenya go yucho picha. When tabani sochu, Norotoga proto lala shishi. Duadosa jibacha, Natakmansa, Tokosha nachito. Jowana masaranka ma ramazurita. Keso juskrita losa. Yumacha fueko mikujira. Kawanabota atagwa kankadira. Yutaka alwanji yumaliba. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no saka. Jita bedwana maticha. Doveri nincha. Yonona shitasa chuch. Si machadana. Dona we searcha makaran.
Uh-oh.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life.
We have a giant
Difficult to center
army with us,
oneself.
don't we?
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, and you'll fall for hours.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Are we gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right.
Evan Hawke looks a little exposed, don't you think?
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Great. Catherine made... Oh, that's cool, yay! We're gonna watch some Star Wars later, that'd be fun. Very nice, very nice. Let's get a move on then.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
I wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
Let's see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Oh god.
What's
Scared
with
me.
you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Oh god, here comes the racist alien. Do we do the mind trick thing? Because it's, you know, Qui-Gon Jinn didn't know. Bloop, blah, bloop, bloop. The Exchange told me I could land here.
Does it look like there's a blaster hole in my head? You haven't had any dealings with the Exchange. You're too green.
Damn it.
You keep that piece of junk here, then you gotta pay. Cough up the credits, and there won't be any trouble.
I'm Toydarian. Mind tricks don't work on me, only money. The Hutts told me I could land here.
Yeah, And the Hutt told me one day I'd own all of Nalhata.
I really
Looks
don't
like
want to
we
pay any
both
money,
been told
bud.
wrong.
That's
I
okay,
got
you know?
another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
It's a landing pad. Ships land on landing pads.
No, really? Thanks for the insight. And here I was, thinking you were a smart human. Now, either get that piece of junk off my piece of junk, or you're going for a 2-kilometer walk to the ground.
Get out of my way or they'll never find your body.
Well, don't let me hold you up then. You call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
It is gonna be trouble, but you know. Oh, that was fun. Let's start with him. I wish you could have more than what's it called? 3, 2. Yeah, okay. I didn't have to pay anything. Right. So we've got two things there.
Something up?
No.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master?
You stop asking that?
Statement. Master, assassination is my primary function. It is only expected that when you speak to me, it is to give me the order to kill.
Oh, never mind. Alright. I think we'll, go with that. Oh, man. We did a lot today. That was great. Awesome. Well then, thank you friends for hanging out. I'm gonna call it there. Dude. I think that was just like story time. That was great. I'm gonna head off for now, so thank you everyone for hanging out. That was very, very fun. We're gonna send ourselves over probably to Kaz, I think. I don't know if she's still streaming. But yeah, I'll be back in 2 days from now. I don't know if you guys go to you guys change time soon or something. I'll just, yeah, follow on Discord if you want to know when we'll stream next, and I'll put the event up there. I'm gonna see if I can get a HK51. That'd be cool. Show me a screenshot or something if you get it. After work on Sunday is when you have the time change. Okay, so yes, soonish. But yeah, alrighty. Let's see what other peeps are up to. Let's go give him. Yeah, looks like they're still streaming. Let's go raid Kaz. Let's go raid Kaz. Oh, that's my voice. Go away. Oh, that's my voice. Go away. Shut up. Alright. Cool. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and yeah. Hope you have a wonderful night and all day, and yeah. Okay. Bye.